Hello everyone, my name is Raheem Gardner. Today I'll be going over my JIRA task for our final sprint for our capstone project. My task was to integrate environment mechanics to influence player movement and strategy. The description was to design and implement fire bars and conveyor belts as dynamic environmental mechanics that influence player movement and strategy. Fire bars serve as a time-based hazard, forcing players to plan their path, while conveyor belts' movement speeds create additional challenges. These mechanics should blend seamlessly into the level, ensuring they enhance gameplay without causing frustration. The user story. As a player, I want fire bars and conveyor belts to challenge my ability to time my movements and navigate effectively. Fire bars should force me to wait, maneuver carefully, while conveyor belts should dynamically affect my movement speed, making traversal more engaging and strategic. Completion tasks. Implement fire bars and conveyor belts as functional environment mechanics that interact with player movement in meaningful ways. Fire bars should move predictably in set patterns, blocking paths, creating time-based obstacles. Conveyor belts should adjust player speed based on travel direction, introducing movement-based challenges. Ensure both mechanics are well balanced and integrated smoothly into the level, complementing other obstacles while maintaining gameplay flow. All right, this took about 3.5 days of logged labor in JIRA. The first task was the conveyor system design and behavior. Design the behavior conveyor belt, including speed, adjust base player movement, direction, and customizable visual settings. Create visual concepts or assets for the conveyor belt. Implement movement logic to adjust player speed based on travel direction. Set up an interaction with players, speed increase, decrease while walking on the conveyor. Customize some arrows, conveyor doors, and speed vary for gameplay scenarios. All right, I'm gonna hop into the build to show you the conveyance. I guess it's thinking about it. There we go. All right. Through my conveyors in the trap testing, see I have 3 different conveyors here. Well, they're all the same conveyor. But the color, number of arrows, and the speeds are all instance editable, so you can make them do 3 different things and make them look 3 different ways. As you can see, it does what conveyors do. I can walk on it. I can carry myself or any other objects I decide to carry it. And they also move against you. And when I stop moving, I go much faster. This is set to move a lot faster than the other 2. And that's the conveyor mechanic. The next mechanic is the fire bar design and behavior. Design the behavior of fire bars, including their movement patterns and collision mechanics. Create visual concepts or assets for the fire bars. Implement movement logic, oscillating back and forth or rotating. Set up interaction with player, collision detection, and adjust fire bar speed and range for gameplay balance. We'll hop back into the build. All right, these are my fire bars. You can customize the speed, rotation, and also how many, you notice this has, I think 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these are instant edible. You can just type in how many you want. This should have 10 on it. And you can even lose a punish if you run into them. But you are able to place these anywhere throughout the level to navigate around them. This is just another conveyor. Yep. And those are my two Jira tasks. Let me go back. One of the tasks was level integration. Identify appropriate locations within the maze to place fireballs. Make sure they interact with the surrounding environment, and set traps, activation logic, and how the fireball is triggered for the player. And you see this in the playthrough before this level. And finally, playtesting and polish. Test fire bars and adjust speed on player feedback. Share fire bars conveyor belts work together without causing unintended difficulty spikes. Just timing and placement fire bars to encourage strategic movement. Test conveyor belt speed value to maintain fair challenge without making movement feel uncontrollable. And verify smooth integration within level design for a cohesive experience. And these last two, these last three, you see within the playtests before this. And of course, these are my fire bars and the conveyor.